Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Well, YouTube viewers, Bird and Gunner once again, we're back with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And this week's movie is another Dennis Devine movie. Oh. And if you have seen our other reviews like Alice in Murderland, Dennis Devine directed Alice in Murderland and we fucking hated it. And he directed this fucking movie and we fucking hated it as well. Yes. The video quality in this movie is just as fucking bad as Alice in fucking Murderland.
Oh yeah, but worse.
But this was made before Alice in Murderland.
Yeah, so he upgraded for Alice in Murderland.
But no, he did not. It starts with this bald guy, right? He calls up this hooker, and she comes over to his house, and he's trying to summon this demon or something. Something happens. The demon goes inside the hooker. She stabs him in the fucking eye and starts this fucking tune, right? So right off the fucking bat, it's a rip-off of fucking Fallen. You know that Denzel, John Goodman movie? You know, time is on my side. Yes, it is. But instead of singing that, they fucking whistle. They pass this demon along by kissing. And all of these hookers, there's a fuck ton of hookers in this movie, right? And they're all too fucking hot to be in a Dennis Devine movie.
Yeah.
There's all these hookers that are starting to die off. So the cops, which is Detective Gonzalez, or Gomez, whatever they said his name was. They said it both in the movie.
Yeah.
And then Quato, right?
Quato.
This fucking cop, right, that his face looked like chewed bubble gum with some hair sticking out of it, right? He was fucking awful.
He looked like...
And he was the main guy character.
Yeah,
right?
he looked like a mutated Randy Quaid or a grown Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Who's been homeless for a while.
So at the crime scene, you know, the crime scene where the hooker stabbed the dude in the eye, he kisses the hooker and gets the demon inside of him.
Yeah, she was like, "You're gonna kiss me and I'll give you demon." He's like, "Okay," and went over and just kissed her. And he was like, and this dude loves his acid wash jeans. He fucking loves them.
Well, a lot of the movie he was wearing a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, he was, because he's, Canadian Fruit Loop. Nothing against Canada. I love Canada.
So, yes.
I just hate this.
There's this hooker expert. She's like a psychologist or something. And her body looks alright, but her face looks like the face of a 60-year-old woman. She's got like these wicked jowls.
She got, dog jowls.
And you know what's funny? She fucking co-wrote this movie.
Yeah. She's definitely a butterface.
Yeah.
Everything a butterface.
Everything but her writing.
Yeah. Well, that too. So you don't want her to read to you in bed. You don't want her to look at you while you're doing it.
This movie is chocked.
That's terrible. This woman's gonna have a complex.
Fuck her. Right? This movie is chocked full of fucking titty. This movie has to have more titty than any movie that we have ever reviewed before.
This should have been called Demon Breasts.
And not only was there fuck tons of titty, there was fuck tons of bald fucking Johnny. I mean, fuck tons. There was pussy lip every 2 fucking seconds. We're not complaining either.
We're not complaining.
I mean, what other movie are we going to watch where there's fucking bald fucking vagina just constantly?
Just chilling all the time. But what ruined it was that
all the stuff in between.
Well, that. But I'm saying, like, every time you saw one, you also had to have chewed bubblegum face.
So Dennis Devine in this movie, right? He's constantly panning the camera. He's trying to create action in his
atmosphere.
Dialogue fucking filled movie with poor quality acting, just constantly.
We're swaying it up this way, moving it over that way. Yeah.
So
give up, dude.
So the cops who has a demon in him kisses this hooker that Bird thinks is a tranny. A tranny with wicked back fat. You're the one that said it. You're like, dude, I think she's a tranny.
You don't just go and say shit like that.
He passes a demon into her, she passes it back into him, and then he shish kebabs her with a broom.
Yeah.
Right through the Johnny, through the mouth.
I thought he went through the butt, though.
Well, whatever. It doesn't really fucking matter.
Well, either way, he went...
So, like we said before, this is completely a bad ripoff of Fallen, but just with more titties and more bald Johnny.
And less good acting.
Yes. Then all of a sudden, the titties stopped and we stopped caring. Blah, blah, blah.
This movie had
Amanda, blah, blah, blah. Jaws chick keep busting into people's fucking houses. Blah, blah, blah. Some fucking hooker chick talking to the fucking Jaws chick playing with her puss, just like, nervously touching her fucking Johnny. Blah, blah, blah. Exorcism. Blah, 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 whistling, blah, 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 end of fucking movie.
Oh, wow, that's it then, huh?
Yeah, basically. That was all that was worth fucking saying, man. This movie, if you want to see a movie chocked full of fucking tits, bald vagina lips, and fucking awful, awful, awful special effects, this is the fucking movie for you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
If you like to hear some chick, Butterface, she talks like this all the time through the movie.
She makes weird fucking faces that don't match what she's saying. Like, she doesn't know how to act. You know, she's like, oh, which way should I act? Oh, fuck it, I'll just do them all at one time.
Yeah. You need us to go somewhere to get out of here.
So, that was Demon Kiss.
Yes, and goodbye, Demon Kiss.
Goodbye, Dennis Devine, hopefully.
Thank God.
So, next week. Next week is our 1 year worst movie on Netflix anniversary.
Uh-oh.
We're not even exactly sure what we're fucking doing yet. But we are doing something. We're at least doing a review.
We'll do some.
Yeah.
We'll come out with some.
We'll be back on Tuesday. We don't know what with what, but we'll be back.
Yeah, with some.
So for Bird and Gutter, once again, this has been one of the worst movies on Netflix. Well, YouTube viewers.
Now we got the hate boilers. Ready.
Ready?
Bring on Demon Kiss.
You know that Denzel.
I can't even whistle.
But it was like, but they passed this
So
statement
that was
along.
your John Candy impression, right?
John
Candy.
Yeah.
If I kissed you right now, I'd just give you hepatitis.
No demon. Yeah, no demon. I guess hepatitis is no demon in a way.
Right. Yeah, but it was a tranny, though. Allegedly. This movie needed a Denzel Washington. I don't think Denzel could have saved it.
No.
He could have tried.
For this movie, since there was all kinds of hot hookers throughout this movie, I think Dennis Devine hired out a whole
You're like,
strip
King
club.
Kong's titties ain't got nothing on this film. Like, that's right, Denzel. Thank you for showing up. Here's your 35. Plus, then you said, Johnny, you can't stick with one. Like Butterface. I love her face. I love her face. I mean, I love her voice.